Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu makes big promises to Edo people. Vows to build Fame Village. Wow. Wow, that's really good. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. We want to say thank you. Yes, thank you. We're here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. Yes, please stick around. We're going to keep you up to date. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe if this is your first time. Pastor Sage Ize Iyamu, the candidate of the APC, All Progressive Congress, right? Yeah, is rightly supported by Adams Oshomole, who believes in his simple agenda and wants him as Edo's governor at all costs. He wants him to replace Governor Gordon Obaseki to the extent that he has even gone to Abuja to discuss the elections. And PDP is asking, if you have gone to discuss the security situation of the elections, how come you are the only one who is invited by presidency? Where are the other members of other parties? Because we know that 14 parties has enlisted for the Edo governorship election. How come only Adams Oshomole was invited? Is he a government official? Yes, we know he has served in government. He has been a governor for 8 years and he's no longer a governor. He has served APC. But apart from that, what is he? How is he pivotal to this administration that you have to call him to discuss security with relations to a state where his interest, where he's is really concerned about? Is that not conflicting of interest? Well, guys, let's dive straight in and hear all the big promises Pastor Sage Ize Iyamu is making to the people of Edo State. Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu makes big promises to Edo people, vows to build Fame Village. Arts and culture in Edo is a catalyst that should be explored by the government to stimulate tourism, hospitality, transport, and entertainment sector of the economy in a manner that could create job for the youth. Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu, the APC candidate in the September 19, 2020 governorship election, stated this in Benin City on Wednesday in an interview with the Agboka media. Osage, he said, arts and cultural tourism is a critical aspect of his manifesto. The simple agenda is to explain under the manpower development and training segment. The frontline Edo governorship candidate said global appreciation of Nigeria is globally accepted and promoted in other parts of the world today because of Nollywood, which through various films portray the Nigerian rich culture, heritage, evident in royalty, fashion, modern food to a global audience. The good thing about arts and culture is that it opens up the tourism, hospitality, transport sector. It is something that governments should be interested in. Governments must appreciate the role of culture in the upliftment of our state. According to the governorship candidates, that every state should understand that our people are good at and come to traditional dancing, singing, drama. Edo has been at the front line. I grew up seeing Edo as the state of culture. He said, in the past, foreigners used to take pleasure in watching the state by virtue of her rich culture and tradition, and were thrilled to watch drama and cultural troupes performed at the state, but not anymore. I do not see why Edo cannot invest in a film village. I believe that we have the talent, traditional setting that are attractive as film state, and the state is centrally located enough to bring artists from far and wide. So, if we have a film village, we are actually creating room for prosperity, and discovering of new talent among our sons and daughters. If I'm elected governor, I will personally deliver one of Edo youth. Iyamu said, even if the government cannot do it alone, it can partner with those who can do it. That's where the public-private partnership scheme comes in. I believe it will be good for our state. It will restore our glory and bring back our pride. He promised that if elected as governor in September, his government would establish an international film village in the state, and the Edo people will be part and parcel of that. Wow. So that's a good plan. That's a very good plan. To be very candid, that's a very good plan. What this does is that it opens the state up to international audience. It brings awareness and it makes Edo State to be more prominent. It showcases the rich culture and tradition of the people. It makes Edo State to be more known, to today's life, the relevance and how they have transited right from the 15th centuries, when we have the great kings, even before the slave trade. And these stories can be interpreted more through drama, and people can really understand events that have happened in the past. So I think this is a very good one. This is a good, project. This is a good initiative to expose Edo State to the outside world. Yeah, but all this is also stemming from election acceptance and to be voted in. At the end of the day, it's called politics, okay? As well as to promote jobs and the rest, every one of the candidates are seeking endorsement. Endorsements are good in the sense that you are sure of percentage of people who will be standing alongside with you to vote for you in the election. So Iyamu, as well as other candidate, Governor Gordon Obaseki, are going around Edo State, not just to the people, but also to the monarch, because in Edo State we have villages, yes, and we have heads, monarch, which also reports now to the Oba of Benin. So Iyamu is trying to explain to the Edo people that I have good plans to develop the arts and culture of our states. I mean, many universities offer this program, but what are they really doing? How many people are in Hollywood? How many people are the Yoruba movies? And again, it can open, Edo State to the, for instance, some people have seen on YouTube where people have started learning Yoruba language just by watching Yoruba film. Yes, and this can be a good way, when they translate, you hear these words repeatedly, becomes accustomed with it. You know what plate is, what stand-up is, the greetings are. Before you know it, if you hear somebody speaking it, you're already becoming accustomed with that language and you are picking it up immediately. So that's a good one. Edo State, what do you think? You are the one to vote to decide who your next governor will be. God bless you. Bye for now.